feel about this.
Yeah. There's a Boots, Null Talisman, Rubik. I saw Lily side with a Null Talisman because he wants to just have this extra right-click damage and stats, and yeah, TPM from a Rubik could punish a dive at this bottom lane.
He's already fantasizing about that plus 60 damage talent.
Oh yeah, that's juicy. Top lane, Ramsey's getting aggressive, making a solo kill here.
GeneRaL does have the tango going. I'm not sure it's going to be enough though. Turns and gets the Malefice off, at least hoping for the return kill. Armen moving in, has the lightning. Can he finish Ramsey? He's like, give me that Eidolon. No Eidolon for you. Armen will find the counter kill, but still found the first blood. Comes through onto Lil. He's not level 6 just yet. The lightning slow. Connecting as well. Can they find the kill? Lil getting cut off at the pass. The Malefice is there. It's level 2. Might be able to muscle him down with a couple auto attacks. They'll chip him into submission. We'll find that kill in the end. And a nice one at that.
Then he'll go like probably Echo Saber normally into Blink Dagger. Even later on gets items like Orchid for his team BKB. It's much more of a fighting right-click Magnus build, but you're not going to be able to win the greed battle against him now. They actually got the kill bottom.
You know, I said probably not going to die unless he makes a facepalm-worthy mistake.
Navi, around the time they get the Echo Sabers, before no one gets out of control now, they want to start fighting. That's going to come from Slack going probably an Echo Blink build. Armen. Up in no man's land.
I pause to like take a drink of coffee, and I just see on the mini-map this purple dot just taking a long
Shadowblade, but could still see either item. Shadowblade's still nice because it's going to force constant sentries to be purchased, and you can kind of play that vision game with it, but Pajkatt runs into Omni Knight, gets caught in the black hole, so GeneRaL will take the free kill. Perfectly fine black hole. Solo kills at this point for Navi is better than nothing, and they haven't been using these ultimates.
Oh, this would
so
be a big kill too if they can find Lil, but he lifts up the Lesh, he stuns him, manages to steal the Pulse Nova, jukes into the trees as Vi.Biver gives chase, but Ramses is coming in hot and heavy. Ursa looking to turn this one around, he'll carve up the Lesh rack, and now they turn back for Vi.Biver. They're going to fight 2 for the price of none as Lil swags all over them.
Yeah, nicely played, nicely baited. Pajkatt wants to get this mid tower, but I don't even think he's going to be able to get that.
They commit the RP. Pasha, though, is able to tank through this for the time being. He even drops the GA now with the self-propel that is going to be wearing off relatively soon. The commitment from Pajkatt finds the kill. Can he get Lil as well? Crystal Maiden ultimate. Drop 2, and they will lose their Slark for an Omni Knight. Hardly seems worth it. The tower to be denied momentarily. That ends a killing streak on Pajkatt, and it shuts down his farm. And RP on cooldown, Black Hole on cooldown. It's push time, baby, if you're VP.
Yeah, good call from Omni there, using the tree repel before he TPs in. Ramsey's not done. He's just going kill by kill with this Aegis to back him up, and the Blink picked up this early on. Like they're just going to play keep away if you try and force team fights. So playing the farming game, even though a losing farming game, to me it was the best option possible. They're just going to have to try and find some team fights to back it up now.
Ironman doing his best Cindered impression here. Off on his own, dropping wards, and off on his own, dying again. By the way, this Rubik is just so far. Lil already 5k gold, has the Blink, has the Arcanes, on his way to an Aether Lens. And he's done.
Any kind of an Ags rush type build. You lose the Omni Knight. We have seen Pasha maybe getting picked off once or twice, just kind of off on his own. He's going for a minus of his own, which is going to be coming up a bit slower than you'd perhaps hope for. Dendi, RP mid.
This is big commitment. They need this outkill. They're going to find it too. Catching him without the Chemical Rage ready. It's not yet.
He thinks it's the Shivers, like the Octarine plus the Shivers, where you get the armor item as well. Kind of depends if he dies again, but he's still very far ahead, so he may be looking to fight fairly soon.
Jump onto RMN. Ramses will get the bash. We'll find the kill, and now the RP to counter-initiate. Cleaving through two, and now chasing onto that Ursa. I think Pajkatt can hunt him down. There's the skewer. Ramses getting slowed down. He's going to have to turn and fight the hole still ready, and GeneRaL not going to use it. Keeps it in reserve. They bring down Vi.Dendi. Well, I said he hasn't had to come up big just yet.
Where his team all wants to farm, so he has to go. He's playing the create space farming hero, where he aggressively farms down bottom. He's getting caught. We'll see VP head towards this Roche. They want to stop Navi from getting it.
They're going to try to contest. They do get that repel up on Ramses to start the fight. Dendi committing the RP. He only finds the Ursa. Not sure that's going to be enough. A bit of a chaotic fight. GeneRaL fishing for a black hole. Has a BKB. Will he get it? Yes, the Rubik brought down Pajkatt, shredding these supports, but can't actually make it to Solo, who got pulled over the boundary of the Roshan pits back towards safety. Now Pajkatt ringing around the Rosie. No pockets full of Posey for him. Has to back away in the end, so they lose the Enigma.
Necessarily a bad RP, it's just not a good RP. It's an RP that had to be used to save his own life. At a Roche fight, if you dies there, then you've lost Roche anyway, so he's hoping that his team can win in the fight by staying alive, and that was just, I think, just too risky of a play for Navi.
Oh man, Pajkatt, he's going to try to go in here on Ramses. Is the backup coming? BOT's already up on no one and is able to rejoin the fight. Looks like a dieback for Biver, and a couple of swipes from those swords, and no one will make Chop Suey out of the Ogre McGee.
So. It's Navi, they win a fantastic fight with a 3-man RP and followed up. I mean, we talked about game 1, what can they work on, what needs to improve. It's the coming up with decisive shot calling that is the right calls. Like, they made a call to go for the Roshan, but very much a risky call they didn't have to make. Even with the ultimates, it was just too hard for them to deal with the Ursa, and now Navi find themselves back in a bit of trouble, but they're trying to fix that by going for this smoke gang.
They have RP, they're going to isolate, no one looked to catch him out. Shockwave was stolen by Lil, not the ideal spell to grab. Can they chase this out down though? Gets off the stun, the repel, the armlet toggle keeps him alive, and now General in trouble, looking for the TP out. The stun coming in from RMN. Pajkatt will find the Omni kill, but now they want to get the hell away as Ramses is going to be free to do as he pleases. Disco pony for dinner. Ramses dancing on his grave. 1 for 1.
Seconds is not short by any means, but it's shorter than like the black hole, for example. It's something you can use a bit more freely to find these kills.
We'll take that.
A deep dive by Pajkatt. He sees one support instead. He grabs the other. He's like, do I want chicken? Do I want pork? Do I want both? Couldn't have both.
All right. Quickly resolved at least, but Aegis still up for about a minute longer, and Ramses with a Shadow Blade has a second means of initiation.
They dropped the sentry. Hey buddy, how you doing? Oh my god, he dies fast. Coming back for round 2, but they have to be careful not to clump on top of him as there's a black hole and an RP to worry about. And Pajkatt just working on Ramses, quickly purging off that repel GA combo. Finds the kill, he can chase for more here. Getting pushed forward, pouncing in onto Solo. Could look to snare him if need be. Does not be. They'll find the kill anyway, and man, this Slark is an absolute terror already. RP available. They should not lose a fight to VP. Even with VP having 5, there's no GA, so as long as they play it safe, play it smart, this is Navi's fight to take, and they're going to go in looking for a solo kill, and Vi.Dendi will beat him down with that giant-ass hammer. Finds the kill. General, though, in trouble. General going to drop without getting off the hole. Oh, this could be where things turn around. Ramses, though, a bit scared. No one's starting to chop them up. The RP committed. Pajkatt lurching in onto no one, but he's quite tanky. Lesh stun. Is the follow-up damage there? Pajkatt still going to work. Now going to back away. Commits the Silver Edge for the retreat.
From the Rubik, that caught them by surprise a bit. And on top of that, they got all the kills. They stole the gem, which is a pretty big steal. It means the Slark doesn't have to worry about that. Actually, no, sorry. They got a different gem back. It looks like their own gem they recovered. So they recovered their own gem. They didn't steal a gem.
Pajkatt back in action, trying to find this Ramses kill. He changes targets, though, back on the Omni Knight. 1 HP. Or just about on the Ursa, but he'll limp away towards safety. General, he has a black hole. He didn't get to use it last time. Really wants to let it roll this time around. Not going to happen.
Fighting, as much as like Navi...
And then you can snowball.
Yeah, they've got ultimates back up. They're ready to go for another poke and prod around this high ground.
Oh, nice Alk stun, and they need it, but don't think it's enough here. Ursa getting shredded. Pajkatt chewing through VP. He's hitting for almost 500 damage a pop, and he's got the Scotty slow to work with too. Locks down Solo, cleans him up onto Lil, upwards, and again looking for more as General reels in the Ursa with the black hole. They commit the Omni ult to try and stay alive, but back into the fray comes Pajkatt. He's bad, he's mad, and he's going to look to send VP packing, but doesn't quite have the damage just yet to get the kill. That top lane pushing in, though.
Pajkatt needs to reset. If he can heal up, he'll re-engage with his Essence Shift. He's got so much agi here. He just needs a bit of heal, and then he'll be looking to go back in. But VP, hold their high ground, pop the shrine, and we'll look to reset things for now.
Yeah, no RP, no black hole. They're down 2.
Here comes Pajkatt.
But he has so much stolen that stats he might actually just soul the Ursa. He will.
Die back.
They've got a Slark problem here, gods, and I don't know how they solve it.
Solar Crest as well, I believe. Leshrac with the Solar Crest, so that helps a little bit as well, but we'll see it again here. He's got no ultimate, so he needs to be a bit careful.
Well, he's going to leap away as they move in. Dendi with the RP still available to hold to start things off. He's trying to find more. He whiffs on the RP, then skewering the other way, but he's got a refresher to work with. Looking for round number 2. No one. Surging forward onto the Enigma, going to bring him down. They've cracked the Aegis. Can they do it again? Pajkatt, quick stun, but Dendi's back into the fray. Lil looking for a potential spell steal. He gets in power. It's too long, the cooldown. And Navi carved the path through VP, looking to force the game 3. They'll bring down the tower. They work on the Rex, and Solo with the GG call. Well, Navi just had insurance policies upon insurance policies there, guys. There was almost no way they were losing the fight at that point.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They got all the necessary items to make it a very low-risk push for the high ground, and all it took was getting vision of Ursa. The second they saw Ursa, Enigma's like, I'm going to solo black hole him because they don't need to hit a 4 or 5 man black hole. Once they kill the Ursa, they've still got RP to just, they can solo RP the Alchemist, and he knows that Rubik can't steal it. Rubik actually used spell steal on the Enigma, but there was nothing that had broken Lincoln, so there was no way to steal it. So he had him power for that entire last team fight. You talked about how Lil needed to come up big in that fight. There was no way to steal any of those big spells. The Lincoln's block, the RP came much later on when Rubik was already like kind of negated.